Hello, guys. Hope you're well. Hope you are very well. Before I get into the stream, I want to thank everybody again who's purchased my book. I hope you're enjoying it. Make sure you read all of it from front to back. Okay. So I'm going to break down the MLB All-Star game and the home run derby. And I don't think you need to know anything about baseball to appreciate this code, to be honest with you. I just believe we live in a coded reality. I don't think they're all involved in it and they're all fulfilling a script willingly. For example, Messi's injury, that was a blatant injury. Mbappe did damage his nose, even though that connected to him wearing a mask and COVID. But it did happen. So I just want to show you that our reality is coded. And I will once again with this stream. So Gus said, "What's up? You were right about the trap. I had AL to win also. I put code on last night's vid." Awesome stuff, brother. Awesome stuff. I will say, let me find this person. I've yet to speak to this guy, but I watched one of his videos and he seems like a really gifted coder and he seems really genuine. His name is Double Check FX Sports Code. It looks like he's just starting out with his YouTube channel. So I'll repeat that. His name's Double Check FX Sports Code. From what I saw, he's gifted, he's humble. I don't see him as competition. I think we're going to work together. So if you want to check him out, he basically predicted Hernandez would win the home run derby and he breaks it down. So I believe the more people that are gifted at this, the better. That is how I see it. So I always look to promote people who are gifted at what they do. So Double Check FX Sports Code. Maybe I'll type it later. But I'm going to get into my code for why I had the winning team in this one. Much love, Gomez. Hope you well. Love the work. I'm able to see things now. Saw through the Cricket T20 World Cup. Captain of winning team was born on 4/30. Hitler's death date. Heavy 9/11 connections throughout the tournament. I was laughing when Afghanistan got all out on 56. Yeah, I was speaking to my friend Lockwood. I said, there's days where this can get very frustrating, but more people are seeing it. I know from my emails and from Instagram and from my website, not everybody's going to wake up to this. Not everybody's going to read my book and go, "Oh my word, our whole reality is coded." They're not going to. Most will read a few pages and switch off. But Afghanistan doing so well in the cricket was obviously because we're told that Bin Laden was responsible for 9/11 and then USA invaded Afghanistan in response to it. So yeah, just outrageous. And if you watch the parade for India winning the cricket, guys, if people put that amount of energy and worship into God instead of worshiping cricket players, because when you really break it down, whatever sport it is, let's focus on cricket. I grew up playing cricket. I enjoy cricket. I'm not a huge fan of watching it. But all you've basically got is a guy who's throwing a ball and then another guy who's looking to hit the ball and the rest of the people are looking to catch the ball. Does it really require that much worship when we just slow it down? Got a guy throwing a ball, another guy hitting a ball, the other people trying to catch a ball. Millions of them were surrounding this bus because they'd won the cricket. Anyways, that's good stuff, Gomez. God bless you. Like I said, the more people that are gifted, I know Gus is gifted, you're clearly gifted, and there's many other people who are. So I'm going to break it down for you. Last night, we saw the All-Star game, and it was very interesting. I didn't watch it. I was out all day. I was actually playing pickleball whilst this was going on. But the AL, the American League, beat the National League 5-3. Now, in my code, I said that this All-Star game was exactly 53 weeks after last year's All-Star game. This was before the game began. All right, so I looked at the 53 and I was looking at 16s and I was looking at the number 4. And then obviously it's 5-3 and the median number of that is 4, isn't it? The number between 3 and 5 is 4. So it finished 5-3 exactly 53 weeks after the 2023 MLB All-Star game. Now, a lot of people on my website took Ohtani to hit a home run. He did, which meant that the National League, they went up 3-0. And first thing that comes to my mind when I see 30 is Judas, who sold Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. So I looked at that and I was out at the time and I was like 3-0. Okay, it's only 3 innings. This is not done. But then I saw that the American League were 7-2 or plus 350. I thought, okay, they need to answer back here. They need to answer back. And they did. They also scored 3 in the 3rd innings. So in the 3rd inning, the NL got 3 runs, the AL got 3 runs. There's your 3-3-3. And I've told you that Lucifer was cast out of heaven with 33.3% of the angels. Now, before I get into my code, all right, I need to tell you why Duran Duran, which sounds like Duran Duran, the band. Can somebody give me a woo? Please hit the like button. His literal name is Duran Duran, which sounds like the band Duran Duran. Now, where's number 16, which was in my code? Guys, go read it. It was in my code. And it finishes 5-3. 53 is the 16th prime number. Number 16 won the MVP. I've said for about 3 years that the 53-16 connection is one of the strongest that I've personally come across. It's why Italy won Euro 2020 for the first time in 53 years by winning the 16th edition of the Euros. 53-16, huge. Okay? And this All-Star game finishes 5-3, exactly 53 weeks after the 2023 All-Star game. 53 is the 16th prime number, and your boy, no other than Duran Duran, wears number 16. So we live in a coded reality, like no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Now, listen to this. This next bit gave me shivers. Your boy, Duran Duran, all right? His birthday was a span of exactly 45 weeks before he won the MVP. And we know Trump was the 45th US president. We know that World War II ended in 45, the year that Hitler died. And also he won it, guys, a span of 53 days before his birthday. I'll say it again. I'll keep repeating myself. Duran Duran won the All-Star MVP. All right. The AL won 5-3, exactly 53 weeks after the 2023 All-Star game. And Duran wins the MVP a span of 53 days before his birthday. And 53 is the 16th prime, and he wears number 16. Okay? And he wears number 16. Now, the next bit, which again is backing up my work, you're not going to believe this. Duran, middle name William, please read my book. Why Naki Williams scored with Prince William in attendance. All right. His middle name's William. I keep talking about William. I keep talking about George. All right. Obviously, William's eldest son is George with the royal family. I've covered all of this. More and more people are going to start seeing it. Now, Duran, who plays for the Boston Red Sox, okay? We just had the Boston Celtics win the NBA Finals. Guys, this guy's 27 years old, which is 3 times 3 times 3. He was born in Corona. He was born in Corona. Like coronavirus, I keep talking about. We're going to have another pandemic announced very soon, which connected to why Spain won the Euros. Your boy who won the MVP was born in Corona. Kobe Bryant was buried in Corona. Why do you think a Dodgers player won the home run derby? All right. Why did he win the home run derby? Which he won on 15-7. 157 is the 37th prime number. Why did he wear number 37? Now, if these players are aware of this, they'll be able to figure it out themselves who's going to win. I'm not saying that they know, but prime numbers are enormous. They've hit with him. All right, on 15-7, number 37 wins the home run derby, 157, 37th prime. They hit with the MVP in the All-Star game. So I'm just trying to show you guys that these numbers, they're not just pulled out of thin air. So I'm going to tell you, and I will tell you, pretty much every single person that I know was on the NL to win. And I did a stream warning you about it. When I see everybody on one team, I look deeper into it. If I see everybody coming together saying something's a lock and they're all getting overly excited by it, it tends to be a trap. Not always. Majority of the time in my 4 years of doing this, it is. So here's what happened. Here's what could have happened. Let me tell you what could have happened, which didn't. The NL could have won and become 45-47 all-time against the AL in All-Star games. Donald Trump was the 45th US president, is running to become the 47th. This game yesterday, it took place the day that Kobe's father died. All right. And notice I told you that Kobe's father was killed or died 666 days after the Queen's funeral. And again, Kobe connects to royalty. The crown tattoo just backs it all up. But yesterday was also a span of exactly 45 years and 47 weeks after Kobe Bryant died. So you got two major 45s, 47s there, and you go, wow, that's the riddle. Nah. Sometimes if it feels too good to be true, it usually is. So I was like, what would 44, 48 represent, or 48, 44? All right. What does that represent? Let me look what it represents. So straight away, I looked into 48 because I knew this would revolve around Trump. Because basically, whoever's heavily pushed and promoted or discussed in the media, the sporting events revolve around that person or an event. Okay? That's just what I've learned. So I looked at the 48s and I was like, okay, so AL can get 48th win. What is 48? Okay, let's do it. Donald Trump equals 48 in gematria. He was shot exactly 48 weeks before his upcoming birthday. A presidential term is 4 years, which is 48 months. The upcoming World Cup, if it goes ahead, is going to be in the US, Mexico, and Canada. First time in the history of the World Cup, there's going to be 48 teams. All right, so I'm like, okay, there's some good 48s. What else? Okay, we just had the Eclipse, which was major. That was on April the 8th, 4-8. And it was on the 99th day of the year, 99 days before the All-Star game. I was like, okay, 9 times 11 is 99. Okay, this is heating up now. There's some good 48s there. Okay, the 45, 47, it's definitely got a riddle there. But is there any 44s? All right, so straight away you're like, okay, Obama was the 44th US president. Donald Trump replaced him. Okay. Any other 44s? Oh, okay, the All-Star game is exactly 44 weeks after the anniversary of 9/11. Now, who was the president during 9/11? It was George Bush Jr. Okay, why would he be relevant? Oh, okay, the All-Star game is in Texas Rangers Stadium. He had a stake in Texas Rangers. And I know that they won the World Series, all revolved around 9/11. I've got codes about it. So I was like, And then, okay, this happened to me. And I smiled. I smiled, guys. Got home, I was out all day, pretty much. Not all day, but the majority of the day. And what car was parked beside me? It was a 4x4, like 44. And it was a Ford Ranger. I had a Ford Ranger parked next to me. It's a 4x4, and the NL stayed on 44 all-time wins against the AL in Rangers Stadium. And somebody on my website said, that is just God communicating with you. And it is. I do believe it is. Okay? Because he works in mysterious ways. And I've had so many of these things. That wasn't me reaching. In any way, that wasn't me reaching. I came back, this 4x4 Ford Ranger, all right, was parked next to, well, I parked next to it. I've decided to not believe in Jesus anymore. Okay, good luck to you. That's all you're getting from me. Good luck to you. Don't believe in Jesus anymore. Good luck. That's it. I'm not going to beg you to believe in Jesus. Do as you wish. You have free will. Okay? Good luck to you. So, crazy stuff, eh? Crazy stuff. And number 16 won the All-Star MVP exactly 16 weeks before the presidential election. Number 37 won the Home Run Derby. And this All-Star game was exactly 37 weeks after Texas Rangers won the World Series. The game was 741 days after the Georgia Guidestones came down on George Bush's birthday. Manly P. Hall said that Lucifer's number is 741. Okay. So that's basically what it was. The game was also 4 weeks and 4 days after Donald Trump's birthday. Another reason why the NL stayed on 44 wins. Another reason is what I've learned from experience. The Home Run Derby gives you clues for the All-Star game. So the final two in the Home Run Derby was number 37, who won it, and he was up against number 7, plays for Kansas City Royals. So just do some basic math. 37 plus 7 is 44. So I've done like ridiculously in-depth codes. I would say this was just straight to the point. Didn't overdo it. Didn't look into who the coaches was. All right. Didn't look into captains or anything like that. I was like, it's basically 45-47 versus 48-44. Okay. Both riddles are great. The 45-47 felt like it was a trap. I listen to that now a lot more than I used to. I used to go, oh, it's so great, but it just feels a bit off. What should I do? And then now I'm like, no, it feels off. And when it's off, I'm pretty much always right now when I stick to my guns. Pardon the pun with Trump getting shot. So wild, eh? Wild stuff. And again, just confirmation that coding the outcome is very difficult. I can see why people went with the NL. But now the AL have 389 runs all time. That's the 77th prime number. Okay. So Flight 77 hit the 77-foot tall Pentagon in Washington, D.C. on the 77th Meridian West. 77 minutes after it took off. So just baffling, like Duran being born in Corona, just baffling. Honestly. And he's of Mexican descent through his father. So I'm sure Mexicans, because Mexicans love baseball, were very happy that he won the MVP. And he was like 40-1. I'm pretty sure nobody took him. 40-1. So yeah, 3-0 down. They come back and win it 5-3. That's where you take advantage. And seeing the 3-3 made me laugh because Trump was shot on 13-7, the 33rd prime. So when I saw the score was 3-3, I was like, this is Trump. This is Trump. There's no doubt. Now, I'm not certain and saying for a fact that Trump will become the 47th. I merely reveal my finds. Recently, I'm seeing some intense 48s with him. But he's going to be president. He has to be with everything that I've put together over the last few years. It's just this 48 and Revelation 4:8 is popping up everywhere. Israel declared its independence in 48. King Charles III. He was born in 48, the same year, and obviously he was coronated the year Israel was attacked by Hamas. Last year, I took an L for the 44-47 because I knew this year it's going to play a role, either huge bait or most obvious riddle ever. Yes, Sean, you're a gifted coder, bro. Illusion off-topic question, but what Bible do you suggest I read, as I haven't read any yet? King James Bible, bro. King James Bible, all the way. And that's awesome that you're getting a Bible. God bless you, mate. God bless you. And I also know, guys, not all of you believe in God. Not all of you like it when I preach the word of God. I understand that. Okay. I don't expect you to agree with everything that I believe in. All right. I appreciate everything that I say. But that's awesome when I hear people are getting hold of a Bible. The Rangers Stadium as well. It got me thinking of like a park ranger. They always carry a gun around with them. God is the author of our faith. He will bring you to faith. He'll show you in his time. Amen. 45-47 was obvious bait. I felt that. You did a good job showing the NL insights. Cheers, brother. Some people used to say Illusion only does it because he wants to prove a point. Like he wants to be the only one who's right. That's not why I do it. Okay? When I see everybody on one person or one team, it don't feel right. It doesn't feel right. And occasionally those people, they're all right. And then they feel like they've cracked the code. Because they say, I told you it was a lock. I told you it was a gimme. I should have put my life savings on it and all of this. But they're nowhere to be seen when they get it wrong. If I ever get it wrong, I try and figure out why I was wrong. I'll always try and figure out, okay, what did I miss? I like to expose it. Preferably get it right before and then expose it all at the end. If I somehow get it wrong, I like to find out why. I'll still show it because I care about the truth. No, Sean, why do you keep asking me about Antarctica? No, I've never thought about it. God bless you, 11, my favorite number. I wonder if this is 11 from Stranger Things. I haven't had that curiosity to consider what's going on in Antarctica. I know pretty much it's banned from the public, isn't it? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's where fallen angels reside. I don't know if they're doing experiments there. I don't know if it's just a distraction to keep us in the conspiracy of everything. What's your thoughts? Because I've seen you've asked me that quite a few times. And no, I've not really heavily thought about the Antarctica. But I'm intrigued to know why you're asking me, or what you know, or what you think you know about it. Next, Manchurian England star cricket, Harry Brook, 22299, crazy birthday and connections. Yeah, the birthday has a big say in it. The name does. I did a post on my website. I really believe the mothers are involved in the success of the children with black magic, if it is even indeed their mothers, from the images that I shared. I'm not going to do a whole video on it, but I'm telling you, we all know these celebrities. You need to start looking into their parents. All right? Like I said, we can all talk about Michael Jackson. Look into Joe Jackson. Talk about Justin Timberlake. Look into his parents. All right? Talk about Messi and Ronaldo. Look into their mothers. Look at Mbappe's mother. Let me show you. I can't go on very long today. I didn't expect many people to watch this because they don't particularly care about baseball. Most of my following is in England. They definitely don't care about baseball there. So this is Mbappe's mother. And I'm not trying to be awful here, but this ain't right. That ain't right. And I got this image of Caitlin Clark. We know Clark's a male name. This also ain't right. This is Baphomet. This ain't right. It ain't right. Our reality is coded. Now, look at this. This was 4 days ago. The level of this, guys, the level of deception is just off the charts. Okay? This is Vanessa Bryant. And she's wearing this witch's hat. This is 4 days ago. This is not Halloween. And in the background, there's Kobe doing this. All right, this vow of silence. Just look at the jaw. Look at the cheekbones. Look at the wig. And this is I've got this crazy discernment, not just the gift with numbers. I have this discernment. And did you guys see this? Thine ears shall bleed. This was released in 2024. That was another 44. The NL stayed on 44 wins in 2024. 20 plus 24 is 44. Okay, so we got this. Thine ears shall bleed. All right. You can't really see that there, but it's a movie. And then we've got this. There's a movie called Thine Ears Shall Bleed. And then shortly afterwards, Trump's ear is bleeding. And just so you know, this movie, Thine Ears Shall Bleed, all right, is a horror movie. It's a horror movie, guys. It was released 5 days before the event. I just saw 2024. I only asked for first time now. No, Sean, I've seen that question multiple times in my stream from you, like at least 3 times. I've seen that question from you. So I only asked first time now. Last time I asked that. Oh, was it Atlantis? Thank you. Sorry, my bad. All right. No, never thought about Atlantis or Antarctica or anything like that. So, yeah. Guys, I recommend all of you in the chat to not interact with Faith Destination is my advice to you. It's my advice to you. We tried. We gave him our time and patience and love. Do not interact and go back with him. That's what he wants, or she, ultimately. Okay? So that's my advice at this point, going forward. So, Gush, you're a great guy. Don't go back when he's saying things like, Jesus is the truth according to you, but not to me. Don't go back with him. He's picked his side. He's Antichrist. He's picked a side now. Okay? Straight up. So don't go back and forth with him. So maybe next week he's back to believing in Jesus again, saying is the truth. He might change his name. It's not worth going back and forth. Right. So maybe later. Durrell, brother, thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. My brother Durrell today is getting a fresh haircut and a fresh trim. I think he's actually getting rid of his whole beard. It's amazing what that can do, isn't it? Like when people say, okay, like your parents, it doesn't mean anything. It does. It's not everything. Don't obsess over it. But I'm telling you, when you get a fresh haircut, clean shave, baby, all right, you do get that little like, And if you get a bad haircut, oh my word, you know about it, don't you? All right. Now, I'm going to show you something that I don't know if it's going to make this video demonetized. But hey, guys, all my videos get demonetized, eh? Let me find it. And I think it backs up what I say about Mbappe and Ronaldo having the same demon. Hey, Javier, God bless you. I'm going to send you that book later, okay? All right, I've got to send it to Ollie. Wait a second. Let me send this book to Ollie. All right, 1 second. He actually was the first one to pay me for the book, and I've not sent him it. I'm just being wrapped up in so many things. Let me just send this book. And Javi, can you send me your email again? And Durrell, I'm going to figure out getting it to you as well. Where is it? It's 253 pages now. 20-second triangular number. All right, I've just sent it to Ollie. Perfect. Where was I going? Oh, here's what I wanted to show you, right? I'm going to play volume here. I have to. So let's see.
I don't care about that stuff. I don't care to show.
Why did Kim Kardashian have to come and interrupt that? Let me try it again. Shall we watch that again? There's black magic taking place. Remember, Mbappe's idol was Ronaldo. Now Ronaldo wore number 9 when he signed for Madrid. Mbappe is number 9. The whole ceremony, which is a ritual, by the way. All right, these ceremonies are rituals. And let's just watch it again. Hit the like button if you agree with me. I know there's 20 people watching, 18 likes. So I do pretty well with the people that actually watch. You know what I mean? I feel like pretty much most people who watch ping it. So let's watch it again and try to tell me that this is not black magic. All right? The worship that's taking place inside of the Bernabeu, all right, is off the charts. And that energy is going to demons who are within these vessels, like Mbappe, Ronaldo. Okay? Absolute insanity. It's insane. And again, is everybody going to one day see this? And what about this? From the hood to glory, God's plan is perfect. Naki Williams, right? That's Naki Williams. God's plan is perfect. So again, who is his God? All right? Who's his God? Because from what I see, Naki, it's not the God of the Bible, is it? Is it, Naki? So you went from the hood to being the superstar, and you want to thank God? Who's your God? Can somebody give me a word in the chat? Who's your God? Who's your God? You can ask that question to anybody in the world, especially when they're thanking God. Who is God? That's why I might do a stream later with the title, Who is God? All right? For those who actually are intrigued to know, according to the Bible. Okay? So there you go. I've just shown you why the AL won quite clearly. I've shown you why Hernandez won the home run derby, and I've shown you why your boy who was born in Corona, Duran, won the MVP. I've just shown you in 37 minutes. Yes, Tracy, they worship the Baphomet. Amen. It's in my book with the images. They're worshiping Baphomet, who is Satan, ultimately. Yeah, I called that game. I said Yamal is going to get the number 19 at Barcelona, just like Messi. It connects to COVID-19, guys, because there's going to be another pandemic. All right? It was so blatant. It's all this following in Messi's footsteps. Wait, let me show you this one. Oh, man. I think I don't have it saved here. Yes, I do have it saved here. Remember I told you the other day that Messi getting injured and winning the Copa America 1-0 in extra time reminded me exactly of Ronaldo getting injured and winning the Euros in 2016. All right, in extra time, 1-0. Do you remember me telling you that? Give me a word if you remember, because I'm going to go in 2 minutes. I need to eat something as well. I told you all of that. I was like, there's a storyline there. And 2016 is when Trump was running to be president. 2024, Trump's running to be president. These top stars connect to him. Well, look at this. Emmanuel, God bless you. Look at the actual image. Remember, both games finished 1-0, like Satan gets you 10. Look at the images. So if you know me, look, I just talked about 19. There's 19 people watching, 19 likes. Jamal's getting the number 19, which Messi had. I am trying so hard of putting together enough work to make you question your reality. If images helps, I'm going to start showing more images. Very few people understand the language of numbers. Very few understand the language of symbolism. Very few can comprehend these images and what they connect to. So what I'm trying to do is put it all together. Okay, maybe he sees the symbolism, but not the numbers. This guy sees all the numbers, but can't see that it's spiritual. This guy's very spiritual, but can't comprehend that sports are being run by the devil. It's a lot, man, for me, and it's tiring. But I'm motivated still, thankfully. Yeah, the guy who bathed Jamal is now following in the exact same footsteps, pretty much, as the guy who bathed him. Again, you should be questioning why a footballer is bathing a child that he doesn't know. Whether it's for a calendar or not, why they're doing a calendar for that? Why? Loads of questions, guys. But most people are open to the questions, but not to the answers. Never knew about Yamal until the Euros. Many people didn't. But now he is. They had to make 2 new stars to replace Ronaldo and Messi, and now we have it. You got Yamal against Mbappe. Correct? One's at Barca, one's at Real Madrid. Remind you of Messi and Ronaldo? All right. The only difference is both of these players are in Europe, whereas you had the South American against the European and all of that. But yeah, Satan's got to rewrite these scripts, guys. And these demons are getting the same worship, whether it's through Pele or Maradona or through Messi or Ronaldo or Yamal and Mbappe. Same demons, guys, are getting that worship through different vessels. And by the way, Jude Bellingham, I would have to say, is the most overrated player in the world. The more I've sat down and thought about it, do you know when he was at Dortmund, he would often refuse to train with the players? Maybe that's because his demon wasn't in playing training. Demon only came out when there's tens of thousands of people watching. How can Bellingham be so dreadful, awful, and then pop up with a scissor kick in the 94th minute? Just do nothing. All right? Do nothing, but then be the one that gets the winner. Why did he get like 10 winning goals in the last minute last year? You'd be lucky to get 1 in your career. Can somebody give me a woo? Just straight up. You'd be fortunate in your career to get the winning goal in the last minute. Once. Now imagine doing it almost close to 10 times in a year and doing it for Real Madrid and doing it for England. Every other week, Bellingham was popping up in the 93rd minute with a winner. Did it in the El Clasico. Do you know how hard that is? Yeah, people will attack you if you call out Bellingham because they believe what they're told to believe. Straight up. I remember when I called out Raheem Sterling. I remember me calling out Harry Kane, Lukaku, all these players. Did you hear the national anthem by the girl at the baseball? She can't sing. I proved it. She can't sing, and then she apologized. She said she was drunk. She can't sing because God is sending out great delusions now. I've said forever and a day, most of these stars are overrated. Now, of course, some of them have a great amount of talent. So many are overrated. I saw a video and it's like making fun out of Bellingham, but it's serious. Somebody passed him the ball, miscontrolled it. It went out for a throw, but Bellingham was like, come on, like to his team. It's like, look at that. Look at the leadership. Not the fact that he couldn't receive a ball from 10 yards. Look at the leadership from Bellingham. And it's like, it's kind of like making fun, but it's true. Adam, I still remember your video, Stoichkov and Ronald Koeman kissing. Yeah. I'm glad that you remember that. What about when Gary Neville kissed Scholes on his lips? That's not normal behavior. And why in baseball, every time a player gets a home run, you have to spank his ass? Can somebody give me a woo? Why has that become normal? Guy hits a home run, he comes back, he's got 20 different guys spanking his ass, smiling. That ain't normal. And I'm showing you how zesty these athletes are. Better than probably anyone there is. They're zesty. Don't matter what the league is. All right? Starting to show you now, because back in the day, they never showed you what went on in the changing rooms. You didn't see them doing all of their dancing with each other and hugging each other and spanking each other's asses. They're showing you now because all is being revealed. All right? So feminine. Every other player needs to wear pink cleats now, don't they? Pink boots. Why? Why? Oh, you can't say that. You never wore pink, Illusion. Oh, my word. You're such a bigot. Stop with all that nonsense. All right? These weak men, your kids are looking up to them, if they are even men in the first place. Bellingham went from Birmingham and Real Madrid in only 4 years. Yeah. As soon as he came on the scene, they were raving on about him. All right? In his first game, they were raving on about Bellingham when he was playing for Birmingham. I was like, oh my word, is he really this good? Back then when he was at Birmingham. Yes, he was young. It's not like he was Rooney. And somebody give me a woo. When Rooney came through, you're like, oh my word. And he's banging in hat-tricks in the Champions League debut. And he's breaking all these records. You're like, okay, this guy, he could go to Real Madrid. Bellingham were playing for Birmingham. Then he goes, what, to Dortmund from Birmingham? And he was like, you know what? I'll just go to Germany. And then there'll be a story behind it. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to go down the usual route. Okay, all this nonsense. He went to Germany because he connects to war. Straight up. Same with Harry Kane. That's why they went. And Musiala. All right, Mr. number 42 for Bayern Munich. All right, whatever they try and tell you. Yeah, I wanted to try something different. Bullshit. Bullshit. Brady connects to Birmingham because he's invested with Birmingham City. And you had the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham City where they honored and worshipped the bull with red eyes. Check out the female Mexican basketball U17 team. There's a dude, number 11 Acuna, playing with them. Let's take a quick look then. Oh my God. Bro. Mate, are they openly admitting this is a dude or what? Or not? I need you to tell me that. Are they actually saying this is a dude? Or are they telling us it's a female? This Acuna. This is again, why can't I share my screen? Or maybe I'll do this right before I go for you. Ping the like button, guys. I'm going to show you this right before I go. I need you to know what is going on in this fallen world that Satan is the god of, basically. Because to say this is a woman, come on, come on. What is this? What is this? It's so backwards, man. It's so backwards. Sometimes it is like infuriating. I'll be honest. There's not that many clear images. Fallen world, guys. I'm telling you, the Baphomet has both male and female genitalia. To get to the very top, it seems to be that you have to have that upbringing to get to the very top. Those type of genetics to get to the very top. And then I think demonic possession comes in. That's where I stand on it all. Because what they're doing, whether they're aware of it or not, they're completely going against God and God's creation. So obviously when you're brought into the world, you're not even aware. You don't know if you're male or female. All right? And who knows if they even know themselves. I don't know. I can't answer that. But it seems like those who completely rebel against God, either aware of it or not. Remember, most people rebel against God, oblivious to the fact that they're rebelling because they don't believe that there is a God, but they're still rebelling. That's what's going on here, I think. And they're all part of this club. And again, are they aware that they're even in a club? That's all up for debate. But yeah, Tracy, I agree with what you're saying at the highest level. I don't think it's all of them. But it's becoming more blatant now. Like with Caitlin Clark. It's becoming more blatant than ever, is what I'll say. But I'm not going to say it's all of them. I don't believe it's all of them. I'm pretty much certain it's not all of them. But it's becoming more prevalent, or at least, like you said, it's not being hidden now. That Brittany Griner is the best example there is. And just when I say I'm going to go, 22 people watching, 21 likes, Revelation 22:21, the final verse of the Bible. I'm telling you, this is Revelation. God's sending out great delusions to the world. Because if you think for 1 second that I'm crazy for saying that this is a dude, and especially when you hear the voice. All right, number 42, the beast reigns for 42 months. We're in a world now where if you call that out, they go, you make me sick, Adam. How dare you, man? What, you think that girls can't have talent or be athletes? Not saying that whatsoever. I know many talented female athletes, loads of them. I'm saying that's the dude. I'm saying this Brittany Griner's wearing number 42. What's 42 mean? Oh, it doesn't matter. If I told you that the beast of Revelation reigns for 42 months as seen in Revelation 13:5, you don't know what I'm saying, do you? No, but Adam, you can't go around saying this. You can't. But if nobody says it or questions it, they get away with it. Can somebody give me a woo? So for all you people out there who say, Adam, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be calling this out, you shouldn't be questioning this, it's people like me that the world needs without sounding arrogant. Because if we're all those people that are, oh no, just let it be, like the Beatles told you, or love is love, and don't call anything out, and respect one another, and all of this stuff. All right, Satan uses against you because he knows that the heart is easily deceived, which the Bible tells us. I call this stuff out, and if you can't see that's a dude, then you need to have a word with yourself. That's straight up. Straight up have a word with yourself. Study a bit of anatomy, all right, and ask and pray to God for a bit of discernment. Straight up. Right, I definitely have to go now. Like I said, perhaps later I'll do a stream. I don't know. But there, I've just annihilated the baseball. You want to keep watching it? And again, what a boring sport. To pay all that money to sit in the stands, to drink your $15 beer and your $18 hot dog, to watch a very, very boring sport. All right? Very boring, man. Pay a lot of money to watch it, and it's all rigged in the sense of it's all predetermined whether they know it or not. It's not what you think it is. It's all a show. It's just a presentation of the devil. All right, all these events. Just sent you an email for the book, pal. Okay, brother. Hey, right, here he is. Here he is, guys. I don't know him. I promoted you about 4 times, mate. This guy here, double check FX Sports Code. Go subscribe to his channel. He's new. He looks like he's great. He's gifted. He coded the winner of the Home Run Derby. I don't know if he believes in God. I have no idea. I just know that he believes in the code. And he, from what I've seen of his work, he's great and he's humble. So that's the guy I was promoting. Subscribe. His name's exactly that as it is in the chat. The guy who just said great connection to 53 as the 16th prime number. Support him whilst you can access information from me and people like this guy. Again, I don't know his story. I don't know where he's from. But I know that he's on the ball. So, yeah, support him. Do me that favor. And Javi, you know what? I'll do it right now because I get so sidetracked. Where are you? Javi, I'm sending you the book. Here you go. Javi's from Spain. And you know how nice he is? He said this. He said, illusion. I'm trying to do the Spanish voice. I can't do it. I think it's cool. He said, I'll translate your book in Spanish for you. So how nice is that? Guys, in this fallen world where there's so much toxicity and division and Satanism and blasphemy of God, there are nice people. All right? Don't let the world tell you that everybody sucks and everybody's corrupt, and they're not. It's a small amount of people. Unfortunately, the majority are ignorant to those small amount of people, but there's a lot of genuine people who do care. So I've just sent you it, mate. Let me know that you got it. Pure Vida. Oh, Costa Rica. Yeah, I've got a Costa Rica hat. Faith destination, my stream is Who is God? I'm thinking about doing. I'll do a bit of research. I'll give my own insights. I'll go into the Bible. And again, it won't be watched by many people because they don't want to know who is God. They want to know who is winning the World Series. I'll be coding the Olympics, by the way. Oh, my word, it is going to be a revelation code in the Olympics. I'm not doing a book. I can't be bothered. It's too much work. It's too much energy. But I will be revealing the rituals behind this Olympics in Paris. The opening ceremony is going to be crazy. Remember I told you that Spain's coach is 21-2 as their coach, 2012. London hosted the 2012 Olympics. The opening ceremony foreshadowed coronavirus. Well, the Hunger Games movie was released in 2012. And there's that movie 2012, which was about the end of the world. The Olympics are going to be this year in Paris. Yeah, there's very few reborn Christians, Kevin. God bless you, mate. Yeah, that's true. That your boy Griner plays for Phoenix, the Rise of the Phoenix. Phoenix connects to the Hunger Games as well. Yeah, X-Men Apocalypse. It's funny that it's X-Men, which can be like previously men. X-Men. Yeah. Oh, Austin's here, guys. Austin just texted me. This guy's brilliant, a child of God. He's just sent me a code. Austin, do you mind if I read it before I go? I was going to go, but would you like me to read your code out? Or do you want it to keep it between us? I'll happily read it because I trust you. I don't even have to look at it right now to trust you. If you send me it, you obviously have confidence and it'll be about the Bible. I'm going to read out Austin's code. Guys, can you give me a woo for Austin? Austin's a great guy. God connected us, for sure, a true child of God. He's now coding and connecting it to the Bible. One of my goals is that through coding, you want to read the Bible. It's a big, big thing for me. All right, you see all my Revelation codes and you go, okay, I better read the book of Revelation. It's going to make me a better coder. And then maybe you're like, whoa, maybe there is a God after all. So maybe you want to use the Bible as a tool to get better at coding, but I'm telling you, eventually that Bible will speak to you. Hopefully. I'm going to read it out. Hey, brother. I just did my first ever code. Some big connections to Philadelphia, direct to 616 and 201 from the Bible. I'm already excited. All right. Okay. No, is literally, he said this. Hey, everyone. I've been following Adam's work for a few years now. This is my first time attempting to code a game, and I think I found something huge. Connections way, way bigger than this game. Shout out to Rain and Pain. He's amazing. He's on my website. For inspiring me to do a code on my own. I appreciate your encouraging words. Philadelphia Phillies versus Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, again, this is not betting advice. This is just a code. All right. Phillies can get their 63rd win on 7/19. 7 times 1 times 9 equals 63. This is their 97th game of the season. 9 times 7 equals 63. 6 times 3 equals 18. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. Oakland just scored 18 and the Phillies scored 3. All right. And then 18 divided by 3 equals 6. I'm just going to add one thing to his code. One thing now, Austin, that Philadelphia is the 6th church of Revelation. So we can add that in. It's the 6th church of Revelation. Okay, I'll continue. 63rd win reverse, 36. 666 is the 36 triangular number. 36 like 360 degrees in a circle. A revolution is one complete rotation of an object. Declaration of Independence signed in Philadelphia. In the Bible, Philadelphia is used 2 times and only in Revelation. Starting from the book of Revelation and counting backwards, the 63rd book is the book of Numbers. Game is on 7/19, number 7/19. He offered for his offering 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. So we have 2 offerings. Pennsylvania is the 2nd state, and both teams are from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. 100 shekels equals 13. 13 is the 6th prime number. 70 shekels equals 7. 6 plus 7 equals 13. Also, 13 is the 6th prime and the 7th Fibonacci number. So 67 equals 13. 6 plus 7. Wow. Will the final score be 7-6? Now, again, this is just wild if it is. USA was founded in 1776. In Philadelphia, Illuminati founded in 1776. The 2 verses with Philadelphia in the book of Revelation are the 11th verse and 56th verse. 11 plus 56 equals 67. The reverse of that is 76. 11 times 56 equals 616. 616 is the alternate number of the beast. The scriptures in Revelation with Philadelphia. Revelation 1:11 and Revelation 3:7. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 7 equals 13. At 6:07 a.m. is the 367th minute of the day. 3 times 67 equals 201. Revelation 21. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. 2nd state is Pennsylvania, the keystone state. Our home state became the 2nd state to ratify the Constitution. It was also the state where the Declaration of Independence was signed, where the Constitutional Convention was held, and where the Constitution was effectually created. Remember, Trump was shot in Pennsylvania. These national documents wove democracy, actually a constitutional republic, into being, the blueprint which many other countries followed. That is why Pennsylvania is called the Keystone State. Key to the bottomless pit. All right? Phillies playing Pittsburgh Pirates. Guys, hit the like for this. This is outrageous. Both from the Keystone State. That's the end of my code. If Phillies actually win 7-6, I'll be trying to do a biblical code for games every week. That will blow my mind if it happens. Also, you've got the 76ers that play in Philadelphia. Okay? The 76ers have exactly 3 NBA titles. 67 times 3 equals 201. Remember, Kobe was born in Philadelphia. He died on 67 date emoji pure. Flyers won 2 cups. Eagles have 1 Super Bowl, 201. And then right now, the Phillies have 2 championships. Their last one was in 08. Kobe born in Philadelphia, won number 8 and 24. Do you think the Phillies get their 3rd title in 24? That's actually my pick. 24-3, Kobe Bryant born 243rd day of the year. So, yeah, 3 teams can go 47-51 or 51-47 on Friday. USA founded 7-4. Illuminati founded 5-1. So, guys, these are the people that follow me. These are the people that sharing the insights. It's not just me who does this. I influence people's codes. That is insane. Now, you can look at it in multiple ways that, okay, if it's 7-6, maybe I'll pay more attention. If it's not, it's a load of nonsense. And it's just a load of numbers thrown together. Guys, it's showing you why Pittsburgh are playing against Philadelphia. It is about Revelation 21, the key to the bottomless pit. Okay? It makes me think of Brad Pitt as well, who massively connects to Revelation. Whose last name's Pitt? I'm sure there are a few people. But anyways, so listen, double check FX sports code. He also likes the Phillies. Nice. Remember Boston Celtics, they did win the NBA Finals in 08 and in 24. Red Sox just got the MVP again. They did it in 08 and 24 with the All-Star game. So could it be the Red Sox? Red, war. Obviously, the second horseman of Revelation rides a red horse. Spain just won the Euros. We know the colour symbolism's big. But Phillies have got red and white. And the Antichrist rides a white horse. The second horseman rides a red horse. You gotta expect Phillies to do well this year. Michael Pitt, I've actually never heard of him. So yeah, brilliant code. I said I was going to go about 40 minutes ago. I am going now. I'll say it again. Thank you, Austin. That was top class. Hopefully you put it on the website. Subscribe to Double Check FX Sports Code. Like his videos, not for his ego, because it helps his algorithm. I'm telling you, when you're starting out on YouTube, it is so hard. If you get to 1,000 subs, that's a huge achievement, especially in 2024, if you're trying to preach the truth and lead people to it. So support him. Gus, I appreciate you. Javier, enjoy the book in Costa Rica. All right, read it on the beach. Pura vida, baby. And maybe later I'll do a stream about God. I like to mix it up. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Much love. And just take it one day at a time. That's all you can do at this point. God bless you. Woo!